Just for fun, here's a quick look at the Space Wolves Claw Pack Space Marine from Warhammer 40k. Box that I dropped immediately. This contains a 11.7 centimeter collector's action figure, accessories, and I'm not reading in another language. But here he is. Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. And all different weapons. Let's see what the box looks like inside. Inside we find our Space Marine, helmeted in box. Very nice sort of pre-shaded armor. Nice highlights on raised bits. Get a good look at that face sculpt. Very lovely weathering and paint job there. Bolter, battle axe. Several different hands, and in a separate little baggie you get a sort of soft vinyl cape made out of a wolf skin. Unlike the figures Jack has and showed to the group before, he doesn't seem to include a trading card, but that's fine. I don't really know anything about this guy or the Space Wolves in general anyway, so that's okay. I'll just Google it later. Let's have a look at him assembled. And looking at Space Fabio here fully assembled, he's very nice. No stuck joints or anything. I have one leg pop off at the thigh swivel, but it pops right back on. Probably because it was a little warm outside. But yes, very fine figure. The axe fits in the hand made for it quite nicely. All the parts fit well. Everything looks great. I am very happy with this figure. I thought I would do some size comparisons with some other figures in a 1/18 scale, as well as a few oddballs. So let me sort through those real quick, and we will start with a standard G.I. Joe figure. As you can see, he's just a little bit shorter than the Marine, assuming that he's 6 foot tall. This guy comes up to maybe 7-ish feet, so that can kind of work scale-wise. Assuming this is a regular Marine and not a Astartes, of course. Moving on from there, we will have a look at Hiya Toys RoboCop. Just a bit shorter than the G.I. Joe, and definitely a bit shorter than the Marine, so that scales pretty well. Next, let's have a look at something a bit more prehistoric. So I'll bring out a Hammond Collection Velociraptor. You can see Velociraptor is meant to be quite a bit shorter, but comparable enough size. If you had a bunch of these little fellas, you could maybe have him fighting them. I don't know, Space Wolves versus Velociraptors, that's probably a thing someone's done at some point. Let's move on for 1/18 scale and just do some comparisons with some other odd things I just have laying around, like the Bandai Buzz Lightyear model kit, who's just a bit taller than our little Space Wolf friend here. So that doesn't really work unless maybe Buzz has always secretly been an Astartes, the little bastard. I wouldn't put it past him. Curse you, Tim Allen. Curse you. And then finally, just one more comparison so we can judge lines. Here he is next to a McFarlane Ultramarine. Customized a little bit by myself with a bit of dirt and grime. But yes, roughly twice his size. So, you know, I know Astartes are bigger, but not that much. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this quick look at this Space Wolf from JoyToy. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.